first episode of Coffee with the Caffeine Punk. My name is Ron, and I am the Caffeine Punk, and this is an offshoot of the greatest podcast ever created, Our Brains Hurt. Matt and I have become very comfortable in our podcasting abilities, or more comfortable, I should say. And we've decided to branch out and kind of do some other things to bring you guys more content. And this is my contribution. Coffee with the Caffeine Punk is going to be a shorter, more YouTube-centric podcast where I'll drop this episode every Wednesday. Nice middle of the week thing to get you by. You know, I know everybody's screaming for more content from Our Brains Hurt. I've never heard anybody scream for more content for Our Brains Hurt, but I know it's happening because, you know, I could feel it. So got my coffee cup with beer in it. So Coffee with the Caffeine Punk. And this episode and every episode is brought to you by Punk Rock Joe Coffee. It's a coffee show. I have my own roast of coffee. It's called Punk Rock Joe. Go to punkrockjoe.com and buy a bag. Christmas is coming up. Everybody loves coffee. Go get some. It's my coffee. This is my podcast. Go fuck yourself. So tonight we are talking to Sarah Moon Suicide.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Very cool. Awesome dog.
Thanks. He is my son. Right, son? Malleable young man.
Awesome. I have two beagles. Love dogs. Yeah. So thanks a lot for doing this. This is Sarah Moon, Suicide Girl.
What's up?
What's going on? Before we start, go ahead and plug and promote everything you have going on.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So I am a suicide girl. I had a most recent set come out called what was it called? Breathe You In. Shot by Cyrene Rouge. That's new on Suicide Girls, almost at 2,000 hearts. And then I'm also a sex worker, full-time sex worker. So you can come and subscribe to my OnlyFans. First month is discounted. And that's onlyfans.com/SarahMoonSuicide. Or you can just go allmylinks.com/SarahMoonSG. Actually, OnlyFans is SarahMoonSG. And you can see all my porn and everything in my butthole and me naked all the time. And that's all. Lotus, get your butt out of here. Jesus.
Awesome. So that's good info. That's good info. Good to know. So I'll leave all those links on the podcast. So when I first was introduced to Suicide Girls, I remember I've been playing in punk bands and stuff, and it's kind of, I mean, Suicide Girls like the punk rock models, basically. Yeah. And I remember I had a lesbian friend who I worked with, and she lived right across the street from where we worked. And every now and then we'd go back to her house for lunch and get she'd make us like espresso. And I remember one day, this must have been like 2006, 2007. Like I remember sitting at her table drinking espresso and like seeing like this hardcover book. It was a Suicide Girls book. I was like, oh man, like tattooed chicks with no clothes on. This is pretty fucking rad. Yeah. So how did you get into Suicide Girls originally?
Well, I started off modeling for this Calgary-based group. It was called Hazardous Material. And my ultimate goal was to do Suicide Girls, but I felt like Hazardous Material was like a good like stepping stone and like just like get me in the door with modeling. So I pursued that route, got into Hazardous Material, and then when I moved to Vancouver, I started kind of like getting in the scene and like applied for Suicide Girls, and basically just kept harassing them with sets until they eventually bought one.
Awesome. So did you have to become a hopeful first? Is that like...
Yeah. So I was like a hopeful for quite a while. Like I think like 3 or 4 years or something. And I think like maybe my 20th set got bought.
Okay. So
we got there.
Awesome. So they have to actually like buy a set. Is that how you become like a full-fledged Suicide Girl? Okay.
Yeah, you have to get a front page set in order to become a Suicide Girl.
All right, cool. So you're from Canada?
Yeah.
So Calgary and then Vancouver?
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. How long have you been in Vancouver?
I will have been in Vancouver for 7 years in January.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I've heard it's an awesome city, but I've never been, so I've never been to Canada at all. So.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's pretty tight. yeah, it's pretty tight. I don't know. There's like more going on here than Calgary, but not oodles of things, but enough things.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Yeah. I know I saw that you did some work with Series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She did some work for our record label, some modeling with some of our t-shirts. This is probably like 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah. So how did you get introduced to her? Just because she's in the same area?
Yeah. I met her at a shoot fest like probably like 6 years ago. It was like my first shoot fest ever, and I was like naked in the bathtub, and like she just like came in and she was like, "Can I see?" I was like, "Yeah." I was so scared, but yeah, she's a sweetheart, and I'm gonna be hanging out with her all weekend this weekend, so I'm very excited.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Who else? Who are some of your favorite people to work with?
Cyrene Rouge for sure. Akira May, Pixie Summer, aka Seika Suicide, Charlie Beckett. Yeah, there's so many hot babes in Van. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do a lot of events, like burlesque type stuff?
No, that's more like the US girls, and then they'll like
Okay.
travel up here. But there isn't like a Canadian like burlesque group.
Gotcha.
There should be.
Yeah, there should be. Do you start off like dancing? Do you dance at clubs and like strip clubs?
I have danced at clubs, but I pole dance, but I'm not like a stripper.
Gotcha.
I would potentially be a stripper. I like pole dancing, but I only started dancing like a year ago just to like be in shape and stuff for myself. And if I like dance in a club, then cool. But
yeah, it
who
looks
knows?
like fucking tough as shit. Like it's definitely a good way to stay in shape.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not even like that good at it, and I'm already the buffest I've ever been in my life. So.
Awesome.
Yes.
As a sex worker, do you have like a stigma associated to it? Like when you meet new people, is there kind of, because I talked to Indica Flower, who's an adult film star,
Right.
and she was telling us about how whenever anybody hears of sex worker, they think, oh, you must have been like molested, or you must have had daddy issues, or you know what I mean? Like it's like as if you can't just choose to go into it yourself,
Yeah, I feel like that's like definitely true with like maybe some of like maybe the older generation, but I do feel like sex work is becoming like less stigmatized. Like normally, like if I just meet somebody, like if I'm in like a fucking Uber or something, I'll be like, I do porn, like straight up.
Yeah.
Like I'm not worried about it. I don't really care. Or like if I'm out in public, I don't give a fuck. Like it's whatever to me. And whenever I've done that, like people haven't been like, oh my God, they've been like, cool, man, like that's tight, like what's up? And then I give them a business card.
Nice. Check out my butthole.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's even with the like introduction of OnlyFans and stuff, it's becoming more mainstream. I think that's a really good thing.
Oh, I think so too. Like it's about fucking time. Like there's nothing wrong with it, and the demand is everywhere. So
exactly, supply and demand. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Totally. How did COVID affect all that stuff for you, or did it really not make a difference since you do a lot of the stuff from home?
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't really work with like other performers and stuff there for a hot minute, but now like everyone I know is like vaccinated and such, so it's fine. I actually only started my OnlyFans like during COVID because I was doing like I've been a Suicide Girl for years, but and I had like an online presence or whatever. So for me, it wasn't so hard when I did decide to start OnlyFans. Yeah, so because I was waitressing and bartending and also doing like film makeup, and then I lost both my jobs, and then I started my OnlyFans, and then so technically a COVID sex worker, but I'm also like a hard worker and I like I persevere, so I'm still managing to keep it going and getting after it. So yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
now everybody fucking is vaccinated, so we're all just making out and doing hot shit.
That's awesome. I mean, it's definitely like I know talking to a couple girls who have or people who have OnlyFans, it's kind of like liberated them to quit shitty jobs or whatever to concentrate on that because they make so much more money anyway.
Yeah, totally. Like, I'm so glad. I mean, like, I probably still would have been serving, so I'm so
Right.
glad I'm not.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, totally. I mean, it almost went away there for a minute though, right? OnlyFans, like they were flirting with not putting hardcore content on, but I guess everybody was outraged.
Yeah, they would have been shooting themselves in the foot. And
Right.
it's actually only temporary. Like, they're still planning on shutting it down at some point. Like, they want to build an app.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They want to build a fucking OnlyFans, a free app.
Oh, really? Damn.
But, yeah, so it will end. This is just a temporary thing. I don't know what they're trying to do, but yeah, they want like MasterCard and Visa like on their side. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, nobody's holding their breath. That's why Fansly is becoming a thing.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing that lately.
Yeah.
Fansly, yeah.
It hasn't been like great, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if everybody has to jump over, I'm sure it'll be pretty profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah. What bands you listen to?
Lately, I've been listening to a lot of really lame shit. I think Moose Blood is playing in my bathroom right now, and that's pretty lame. But I need things in my face for me to know what I'm talking about. There's this band called like Dodstrit that I found. They're like, I don't know, they're like Swedish or some shit. They're like some black metal-y thingies.
Okay.
And I've been listening to a lot of Title Fight. I like to listen to shit all over the fucking show. I've been listening to some Boy I Likes band called Atre Billis. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know how to say his band. He's gonna be disappointed if he hears this. He'll be like, what the fuck? Martyrdom, more Swedish shit. Yeah, lots of Life Lover. Yeah. Hals, just a lot of things I can't pronounce apparently.
Yeah, you're into the Swedish stuff.
Yeah, Young and in the Way. I don't know, Wolf Brigade, like a lot of kind of like fucking black metal-y crusty things. And Razor because it's Old Faithful.
Cool. Does Vancouver have a good music scene?
Kind of. There's a lot of like punk shows, and that's
cool.
I like a lot of punk too.
Yeah.
So like there's a lot of like illegal cheeky venues that we all
Awesome.
go and like fucking have a little mosh.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's been fun. I like going to those.
Awesome.
Shows.
Do you travel a lot or pre-COVID and post-COVID for work?
Pre-COVID, yeah. I don't know, like I started going to LA and I don't know, the States more, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'd like to go back. I love the States, actually. It's fun.
Awesome. You like it better than Canada?
Yeah. I mean, like the politics in the States aren't really ideal, but
Yeah.
There's more shit to do and more music and like
Yeah.
more rad shit that I like. I don't know. And lots of arcades.
You like arcades? Video games? Awesome.
Yeah. I rule at them.
What's your favorite game?
Buck Hunt.
What is it?
Buck Hunt.
Oh, Buck Hunt. Oh, with
Yeah.
the fucking gun, where you like the hunting, the fucking okay.
I'm from Alberta. It's like the Texas of Canada.
Okay,
And
cool.
I just fucking dominate and emasculate at that game. It's tight.
Do you actually have you been hunting? Do you actually hunt?
I have killed things with a gun, but they were just
All right.
gopher. I'm like, I don't really eat meat anymore, so
Yeah.
not so much, but I have shot things.
All right. Do you have did your family know you're in sex work, or is that kind of like
Oh yeah.
okay.
My mom's cool as fuck.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It's tight. Like I've edited nudes and shit at the dinner table.
Okay.
Yeah. And my
Yeah.
mom like taught sexual health in my high school and shit. So like
All right.
sex has always been a conversation and
That's
like
good. Yeah.
sex practices and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty tight.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you were on, so I know Canada doesn't have death row, like you know, like you know
Yeah.
what death row is? Like
Oh yeah. Oh god,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So when you're on death row, you get a final meal. Like you get whatever you want to eat. So if you were on death row, what would your final meal be?
Holy F. I don't know. Probably like an assortment of vegan fucking fast food, like vegan burgers and pizza, or like maybe like a burger, like something with a shitload of vegan cheese, vegan mac and cheese. Yeah. Something.
You wouldn't go straight meat for one last time?
Fuck no. I would. I just like shit myself to death instead of like.
Well, that's good because then they have to clean it up. So you'll be dead. So you're not going to embarrass yourself.
Cops, you know. So maybe I wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
Awesome.
Jesus.
Have you had any like embarrassing moments modeling that you could talk about?
Embarrassing moments. Nothing like no, more so just like I've never been embarrassed, but like I've had like creepy photographers be creepy, and that's probably only bad things. But like I don't know, I've just maybe like when I first started modeling, I was like super awkward and like if someone like serious like turned up, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, just like a little bean about it, but like yeah, nothing embarrassing, just more like, wow, you're so pretty and I'm naked and wow, why are you looking at me? But I like it.
I guess like, do you come across people like posing to be as photographers and like, because I know that's a thing, like people could really be super creepy in that way. Like
yeah, guys with cameras. I mean, I generally, well, as a rule, like you should always like fucking ask for references and stuff. But sometimes even like people that have references aren't fucking dope either. So I've had that happen before where I shot with somebody and heard they were tight and then they said some stupid stuff while we were shooting or whatever. So like you just have to be careful and like trust your gut and stuff because you never know.
Yeah.
And if it's too good to be true, then it fucking is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure like, so as a suicide girl, I'm sure and with your like social media accounts and shit, I'm sure you get tons of like crazy insane DMs. Do you have any like that you could share? With, like, not naming any names, of course, but just I always thought that it would be crazy as a chick who's into sex work or modeling, like the DMs that they would get.
Yeah, they can be pretty spicy sometimes. I don't actually have any super juicy ones right now. Like one's just like, I'd love to be your sugar daddy. And this one's stupid. Hello, I saw your story video. Your laptop with the cool keyboard. Can you show me the keyboard again? Like what? Why? Give me money. What the hell?
That's what they noticed out of your what's the fucking keyboard? That's
weird. I guess so. Hi there. Do you have an old beater car, 1960s to 1990s? I'm interested in purchasing pedal pumping kink custom video clips. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I don't have that. I don't have a beater. I don't even know how to drive. Yeah, nothing that spicy right now, but a lot of the times it's like dongs or just like or just like I've had dudes like masturbating and like I don't know. Just like
you must get like hundreds of random dick pics, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm really good at blocking people, so I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
And it used to like bother me and I used to like read people out and like all this, but now I just like block them. I don't even care. I don't even care.
It would be like a full-time job having to go like get pissed off at everybody who does it, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's astronomical. Yeah.
Do you
big
do
fun.
content like personalized content, like if somebody requests a certain thing?
Yeah, I do. Just gotta like they have to pay for it, obviously.
Right.
Right now I'm working on a burping compilation. Uh, Another one.
So is that a request from somebody that wanted to hear you burp?
Yeah. Well, like I've become like semi-infamous for my burps.
That's awesome.
It's pretty tight. I knew it would happen because I've been like good at burping for my whole life. It's a thing. I can't burp on command, but like if you go to my
All right.
many videos, you can see it. All my burps are natural, baby. So
Awesome.
fucking yeah. This one I have to like take videos of myself in crop tops. Luckily,
Yeah.
that's all I wear. And just like show my stomach and go, that's gonna be a big one, and then burp.
That's funny, man. There's always somebody into something. Like, have you ever gotten a request? You're like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, anything like fart or shit related, it's not my bag. It's really not. Fucking a lot of other things, not that.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah. Do you participate in the recruiting process too with Suicide Girls?
Yeah, I do. I am a recruiter, so I have recruited a couple girls. I recruited Luna Luck, and we all know
Okay.
that Luna Luck is gonna fucking go pink any day now. Any day now. So that's tight. And yeah, I'm not sure. There's another girl that I recruited. I don't know what's actually going on. I should probably check in with her, but yeah, there's a couple. So yeah, girls can like message me on like whatever account, social media, whatever. And I can help you out. Their
Awesome.
progress. Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. And what do you have planned going forward? Like, do you have any?
Yeah.
What's going on?
This weekend, series, Go Ask Alex, Charlie Beckett, Fantasy Fields, Nady, and Mango. Oh my god, I'm butchering things. Oh my crap. Mango Bones. It's Harriet Beth. Yeah. We are all going to the island and all like making content together and streaming and doing hot shit together all weekend. So expect a bunch of hot girl things coming out on all of our platforms very soon, and you can come and hang out for all the streams and all the things tomorrow. I don't know when this is gonna air, but
Not till next Wednesday.
okay,
Yeah.
well, the streams have passed. You can hit me up for them on my OnlyFans and I can send them to you. But the content should be, if not out, some of it trickling through in the next while. So yeah, come fucking see all our beeholes. Full circle.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for doing this. I just wanted, to have a chat with a Suicide Girl for a few minutes and like figure shit out. And I really appreciate you making the time. I know you're super busy.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you inviting me to do this. That's fun.
No problem. And hopefully you'll get I'll put all your links and stuff below, and I'll email you the link when I post it.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. All right, take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Give me coffee, I want coffee flowing through my veins. Give me coffee, I want coffee before I go insane. Give me coffee, I want coffee always in my head.